sorry. Introduce yourself, first and last name, and then your grade.
My name is Geron Laneair, and I'm a junior at Midlothian High School.
How is this year going so far?
Well, this year has been going pretty good so far.
What is the most challenging task as a junior?
I say balancing the schedule, like, say for instance, classes in football and homework and stuff like that.
What is your favorite subject and why?
I say English because it's the easiest to learn for me.
What is the most creative excuse you've ever used to get out of a homework assignment?
I left my backpack outside in the rain and it got soaked.
What was the most meaningful assignment a teacher ever had you do?
Had to be the history of project because we were going over the civil rights movement and stuff.
Which teacher has made an impact on you?
None of them.
It doesn't have to be at the school.
My old teacher, Mr. Cliff, got me through freshman year with math and stuff.
What advice do you have for incoming freshmen?
Do what you're supposed to do and make the grade. It's easy.
Where do you imagine yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now, I imagine myself as a Marine.
Who do you think is the most influential person and why?
Like to me, or I say my mom, because she worked hard to put me here.
What is the strangest advice your parents ever gave you that proved to be correct?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Hold on. Sorry. It was like an issue. Okay. What trend or fad are you most embarrassed about being a part of?
Devious licks.
Finish these sentences. I am inspired by.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
I'm always happy to see.
My mom.
I'm most grateful for.
My current living situation.
I will never forget.
Where I came from.
Describe the scariest encounter you've ever had.
Has to be PG, right? Well, the scariest encounter I ever had was.
Actually, no. It doesn't have to be.
Just as first, we're talking about fights or.
No. I want to hear. I want to hear this. Like, just say it. We can cut it out. I just want to know.
All right, the scariest encounter I ever had was back when I was in New Orleans. We got robbed at gunpoint. And even as the dudes walking away, I guess they were messing with us, but they started shooting at us.
Did you get shot?
No,
Did you get shot?
no, nobody got shot. They were just in our direction.
What is your greatest fear and have you ever tried to face it?
My greatest fear is not living up to my full potential.
What is the most important quality in a friendship and why?
I say respect. 'Cause if you don't respect your friends, then they're not your friends.
Are you involved in any extracurricular activities?
Yeah. Football, when wrestling season was in, I was in wrestling. boxing, but it's not for the school, obviously.
You know, like, describe like those like
Oh,
experiences.
football is a very good program. Like, I say it makes you stronger as an individual. Like, not just the working out, but the team building and the confidence that it's instilling you in wrestling. It's a good outlet for anything, anger, anything that you got.
What is your favorite part about the day and why?
My favorite part about the day is after school when I get to go work out with some of my friends.
What is something interesting about yourself?
I work at Wendy's.
What would you tell your younger self?
Stop being lazy.
What is the best piece of advice you've been given?
Stop being lazy.
What dreams do you have for the world of tomorrow?
Like for myself or for everything. For everybody, I say to survive as a species.
Where do you imagine, when you look back on the school in later years, what will you remember the most?
Football.
What is the funniest story you have of being a student at MHS?
It was, well, we were lined up. We were supposed to, coach had put me from D-tackle to linebacker, right? And I got in the three-point stance, and we all started laughing because the linebacker's not supposed to get in the three-point stance. It just looked awkward.
What is the most memorable moment you have of being a student at MHS?
I feel like that's to be determined.
What is your day and week screen time / your most used app?
Most used app is Instagram, and my daily screen time, I say 3-4 hours.
Do you have any music playlists, and if so, what are your top 3 songs?
Yeah, I do have a music playlist. Top 3 songs are the name of the songs ain't bad. Code 45 by Afro Man.
I love that song. Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Code 45 by Afro Man. King Kunta by Kendrick Lamar. And Prince Tula by Suicide Boys.
Is there anything else you would like to add? I love those songs.
Your answers were so good.
Yeah, your answers, that was like a really good interview. Do you have any friends who think we want to be interviewed?